John Ashcroft, who was a U.S. attorney under President George Bush, stopped by Color 10 today. Ashcroft was a key supporter of the Patriot Act, signed into law following the September 11th attacks in 2001. He spoke with our Lindsay Klein, weighing in on the current terrorism investigation in California. Lindsay?
Yeah, Jennifer, former U.S. Attorney General John Ashcroft says the threat to the U.S. is evolving. He says it's important the country does not let its guard down.
14 people gunned down and killed, almost 24 injured, in what authorities say could be the latest act of terrorism in the United States.
I think the threat is evolving. Al-Qaeda is different from ISIS,
which calls for a need for heightened awareness across the country.
Our capacity to defend has to continue to be robust. And when we decide that we're safer, so frequently we let down our guard. And when we let down our guard, we do so at significant peril to our safety.
Just recently, a controversial government surveillance program came to an end, leaving the government with fewer tools to investigate terrorism. The United States National Security Agency stopped the bulk collection of metadata from Americans' phone calls. Access to the data now will come when judicial authorities authorize the data to be provided to the Justice Department.
But it'll just take longer to get that done now. And I would suggest that in terrorism investigations, time is of the essence.
In this California case, investigators recovered computers, thumb drives, and other electronic media from the suspect's home. The most important find, 2 cell phones deliberately damaged in a dumpster.
If it takes longer to get records, to find out who these communication links were talking to, and to ask them about things, it gives greater time for them to extinguish any data or any fingerprint, digital fingerprint, if you will, or digital footprint.
A difference that could potentially prevent another violent attack.
I think we better understand that terrorists who are willing to extinguish themselves in the perpetration of acts of gross violence against Americans, they're to be taken seriously and not to be devalued, and we shouldn't relax.
As we have gathered from this specific incident, the internet and other communication devices play a vital role in these investigations. Jennifer.
Lindsay Klein tonight. Thank you. Members